Last thing before we go tonight, as the old song says, we got a thing going on. Think about it. We've been meeting this way at this same time, this same place for an awful long while, 5 years, give or take. Next year is my 40th year in the business. The earth was still cooling, in fact, when I started as a reporter. And so that got me to thinking, and that led me to write something that we made public earlier tonight. And in case you missed it or demanded a dramatic reading, here it is, and it reads like this. Following much reflection and after 28 years with the company, I have decided to leave NBC upon the completion of my current contract in December. Am I seeing so many people in the cheap seats? And that, by the way, is the definition of Twitter, the cheap seats, talking up some kind of a confrontation, war with China. Why, as I mentioned last night, have we seen just in the last 2 weeks mentions, especially on the right in the media, of people only calling it communist China, like when you and I were growing up? We're going to jump in here right quick with some news from overseas. You've probably seen it if you've seen the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And remember that this will always be looked at this way by a certain component of the population, that Russia's first foray into election meddling, campaigns of disinformation, trying to break up old alliances, will by some forever be viewed as the Brexit campaign and the Brexit vote. We're reluctant to do this. We rarely do. But the chairman of the Judiciary Committee just said that Mueller found there was no collusion. That is not correct. Again, we try to offer just gavel-to-gavel coverage, but that phrase, or the lack of it, its absence from federal code, this no collusion mantra, is so foundational to why we're here today that we decided to flag it when we heard him use it yet again. Back into the chairman and the committee room. Again, our intention always is to bring as much of this uninterrupted to you as possible. Dick Durbin's coming up after Republican Senator Cornyn of Texas, but so much has been said here and placed on the record by the Attorney General that, starting with Nicole Wallace, we want to correct some of the record.